wanna. Oh, no. Oh, 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 oh. Step into the ring, it's the champion's corner time. Oh, oh. WWE and AEW break it down. We shine from the top rope to the mat. All the action, all the heat. Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet. Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Champions Corner. It's one of your favorite hosts, Ron G, in the building. What's going on with y'all? This is where the real fans meet at. We also got the Professor BJ in the building. How you doing, brother?
Hey, how you doing this evening? I'm not doing too bad. Happy holidays to everyone who's listening.
Oh, yeah. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. I know I did. I got a few things. One special one for my brother right here. And I appreciate you. Especially helping the show out for real. But now we got a lot to talk about today. You know how we do it. Me and Mr. Professor, how we do it. We go through that Raw. We go through that NXT. We go through AEW. Talk about all the highlights, all the special moments, and some of them. But we got a alliance that I didn't think was gonna happen ever. In McIntyre and with Drew McIntyre and Solo Sikoa in the Bloodline. It looked like they really on the same page out here. I would never seen that coming. Especially how Drew be talking. And then we got Seth had a little interview going on, talking about he exercising the demons against CM Punk. And bro, did you see Mama Kingston did walk out on my bro, Kofi?
Yeah,
Like,
didn't care for that.
Hold on, Mom. You flew all the way over here just to walk out on?
Yeah, right.
So that's where we're going to start. We'll talk about all that right now. We'll talk about that Monday Night Raw. Man, but I'm going to start off with Drew and Solo. The reason Drew been acting the way he's been acting for so long is because Solo cost him his championship match against Roman Reigns at, what was that, Clash of the Castle?
Yeah, that was when Solo debuted, by the way.
Yeah, the debut of Solo Sikoa. And some people might not know him then, but they definitely know him now as the leader of the Bloodline 2.0. And so, but on this episode of Monday Night Raw, Feuds came out there talking about, he basically reset everything he said. If you checked out Busted Open, he said on Busted Open, like their war, end of the year award show type of thing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know, speaking on how about nobody cares about us for real. I mean, it's for me now. I don't care what y'all say. And like I said, once where I'm going, y'all gonna forget me anyway. So I'm just take what I want. You know what I'm saying? But then he talking about, you know, he's going after whoever team with Punk and Roman. But like I said last week, just go after them. Like, what do you care about who team with who? Just go after the people you just don't like. But he got a hit list and he checking it twice. He going through his holiday season.
That's right.
But he mad at the fans too. Like I said, man, he don't like what the fans saying. But he actually said he don't care what the fans saying. So he just gonna do what he wants to do. But Sami came out with like, these fans are the reason you are who you are today. So don't blame them, blame yourself and move forward with your life. You know what I'm saying? And Drew continued to say, bro, Sami, I've beaten you time and time again. You can never beat me. And if you saw the whole episode, he proved it.
No.
But you can never beat me. And you need to go home, take your wife and your kid, and get on out here. And Sami said, yeah, all that's true, but what I really want to do is fight you. And that's what he did. We didn't say fight you. We just kind of hit him after he said, that's what I really want to do. So, ended up going to a match. And Drew won again. And Drew, you know how Drew is. He can't never just walk out after a match. He always got to do something extra. Just like he did when he lost the world title at WrestleMania 40.
Well, he won the world title. I get that. But I mean, you know, some people just, I get you though. He's right. He can never just walk away.
Yeah. And so he did that. my boy Jey Uso came out there, all hype and trying to avenge Sammy. He's trying to stick up for Sammy. But then unexpectedly, Solo and the crew came through. Not Jey off top rope and beat him down, and y'all beat Sammy down. So what is this, Mr. Professor? What is this little small alliance that's going on right now? What is it?
Oh, it's very
How you
simple.
feel about
Drew, well, yeah, okay. I mean, Drew, he said, well, he didn't say this, but he's going off the whole adage, the enemy of my enemy is an associate. And that's kind of what he told Solo on SmackDown. It was like, look, you don't like Roman, but you take out Roman, and it means you can fight later down the line. So it's like they have a mutual enemy in Roman Reigns. And that's sort of what Drew's trying to do, is recruit even Seth Rollins. And I guess to a smaller degree, maybe Kevin Owens. We'll see. They haven't really had an interaction yet. I like it. Drew, in the end of the day, it comes down to making sure Roman doesn't get to a position where he was. I don't think Drew feels a lot of, intimidation. I don't think he worries too much about Solo, but he knows what Roman is capable of. So I guess I don't mind it. I get where he's coming from. I don't know how it's going to work out for him in the end, quite frankly, but he has a plan. We'll just see where it goes. He has a plan.
I hope so, because like I was saying last episode, it's like he going after all these people at the same time. So it's like,
oh yeah, look, it's a whole crew. You got to go up at the same time. Because what? Sammy, Jey, Roman,
Jimmy?
God, who am I missing? Somebody? Jimmy. They're all cahoots. You go after. Look, they attack Sammy. Who came after? Jey. So you got to do that. Because you attack one, you're gonna attack them all.
Yeah. And do you think Drew would have something to do with the match between Solo and Roman?
No, I don't think so. I think it's still gonna be The Rock. I think The Rock is gonna have more to do with that. As the High Chief, I think he may want to have a say in who the Tribal Chief is. And I think he's gonna pick Solo.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have to get involved though. He could just come out after the match. Like I said, Drew could interfere in the match and cause Roman to lose, and Rock can come out there as a surprise and put the Ula Fala on Solo.
It could.
Now,
Maybe. I don't know, because I don't see Drew getting... What's that?
No.
Well, yeah, because he didn't do anything when he came out for the last pay-per-view. He just came out there and did a countdown to, I guess, Moana 3. I don't know what he was counting down to, but I want to see him do something a little more physical, and not even physical, but it's like, I just want to... It's a family affair, and I feel like that needs to have that situation. I feel like Drew will be overstepping bounds. Although, and again, I gotta admit, it is kind of questionable, because it's like, well, Drew, what do you gain by Solo winning? So it's a little on the fence of what Drew's real intentions are.
Yeah.
But I know he just hates Roman.
Yeah. So what do you think, what match would you think Drew will have on the debut of Raw on Netflix? You think he'll face...
He ain't got a match yet?
I don't think he has a match on there. I would assume he faced Jey. That'd be a setup for that.
I'm about tired of him fighting Sammy, I'll tell you that much.
All right. I'm like, do you think they're building up to another match where Sammy actually beats him? That'd be a moment?
Well, is it a moment?
Or do you care that much for it?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Because I don't think it's that big a deal. Because it ain't like a Heath Slater ain't win no type of match or deal. So he ain't beat Drew McIntyre. Sammy's beating Gunther. Drew ain't never done that. So it's a little... I don't know what's going to happen with Drew. Because I just realized they only had 3 matches for this PLE, also known as Monday Night Raw. It's going to be a big deal. This is going to be a big show.
That's what I'm saying. Would Drew and Jey be a big deal? I know, because I feel like they got to have Jey on there for the hypeness of it, and then the entrance, and people just love Jey. And then Drew is just doing great work right now. Well, he's been doing great work for the past few years now, really.
Some would say he's the superstar of the year.
Might be one of those guys who say that. I might be one of them. But I don't know. He's doing great work right now. So he would definitely have to be on there for me.
Drew is going to be on there. I just don't know what he's going to do. Because who is he going to fight? I guess it would be Jey. Probably be Jey. Maybe.
Yeah. or is it leading to like a tag match or something? Because he been trying to get Seth on the side, but and then Seth, well, no, Seth fighting
That's
Punk.
fighting Punk. Yeah, I
So,
know. That's
yeah.
what I was thinking. It can't be a tag match. I was thinking that too, because it'd be like Sammy and Jay versus Drew and Punk. I mean, Seth. But they're doing the Seth Punk match. I don't want to say early, but they're doing it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where it's all going with Drew. Especially with, like I said, the small alliance with Solo and crew. Because I feel like they're gonna be on both shows doing things like this with this. So
Yeah. With Royal Rumble season coming up, I feel like whatever brand split exists is going to be on a bit of a hiatus until the Rumble's over.
oh, definitely, especially with this transfer window business going on. Like, are they gonna really let us know when everything's finalized or what? I'm trying to figure out what, because a lot of them seem like it's coming to an end. A lot of feuds who are coming to an end, and it's like almost like a holding pattern. And so until everything's finalized, people are in place. So I feel like they should just let us know when that is going to be.
Oh, well, they may not know. Like, they may be working it themselves out. Like, okay, well, we got this so far. Because, I mean, look, I'm ready for the re-enlist story to be over. So
let's
we'll
talk about
see.
that. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
We'll see if it's the end of it by the time we get to Raw on Netflix.
You're right. That and like I know you said Damien and Finn too.
Oh yeah, that's another one. But I don't know. Isn't that over by now? Like, there's nothing else with those guys, isn't it?
No.
Well, no,
Okay,
Dom fought him. Yeah.
Right, Dom fought him, and Priest and the War Raiders kind of team it up. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a 6-man next week. I'm assuming.
Oh my goodness. So what? Drew? Oh yeah, because the former tag champs, and then I guess Carlito.
Yeah, I don't know, Dom, because like that's another subject I was speaking on, the pettiness of the Judgment Day. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
But the pettiness of the Judgment Day with Liv and Finn not talking.
And trying to talk to other people. Yeah, like Raquel, tell Finn. JD, tell Liv. Like, come on, people. Just, you're sitting right next to each other. Just relay the information.
Yo, y'all being pure petty, like acting like kids right here. But
it's hilarious.
I found it the most hilarious thing. But that and the Dom walking up the New Day saying, I didn't like Big E, but that was just crazy what y'all did.
Oh, like, that's how, man, I just can't with these people. So you got Dom and you got Ray both looking bad or down onto the New Day for what they did.
Right.
Well, at least the New Day could bring back a family relationship to some respect.
Yeah, almost.
There's a positive spin on it.
But then they messed it up because this man own mama walked out on him. She flew all the way from Ghana, West Africa, I don't know where that's at, to over here to Boston, just to walk out on Kofi? Come on. You could have stayed home for that, mama.
Well, he bought her a ticket, and she was kind enough to go. She didn't have to walk away. You know what? Since we're talking about the New Day, let's go ahead and get that subject out the way. Because why are people just completely ignoring them? I like that they got the ring and were able to express that, hey, we didn't do anything drastic. They didn't attack Big E. They didn't do anything malicious. They just told him we don't be a friend no more. So they kind of came down to, and everyone's like, why do you do that to him? Rey Mysterio had approached the New Day, and he was even like, oh, listen, guys, maybe what I did was wrong. Maybe I should have just went ahead and been the locker room leader. But, you know, what you did to Big E was pretty harsh. So I think it's just best if you apologize. I got to admit, when he asked him to apologize, even I was taken aback. Apologize? Apologize for what? What did they do that warrants an apology? Let me know.
I mean, everybody's on Big E's side. When you get your own mama and Dom don't agree with you, because I guess they compared it like they felt like Dom could understand their feeling because of how loud the crowd is and booing them, and who else gets that reaction? Dominic Mysterio. So they thought at least Dom would be one of the people that's kind of see their way of it. like I said, he thought it was crazy, and they call him what Xavier called him? Broke down Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck, yeah, broke down Tom
Yeah.
Selleck.
And just the
Fake
look
ass
on
Magnum
Dom's face
PI.
when he said
Selleck
Tom
wishes.
Selleck wishes. He took his tongue out. That actually was just funny to me. Just the look on
That
his
was a good
face.
scene.
That's how people like Dom, man. That's what, like, he got the vibe, just cool, man. Be funny.
Are you saying that Dom has more aura than Ricochet?
Yeah. Hey, I mean,
Wow.
it is what it is.
Wow.
But we'll get Ricochet later because he kind of impressed me this week. Last week was cringe. This week was a bit impressive for me. I'm not going to lie. Give credit where credit is due.
It's
So, but
getting
we'll get
better.
to
It's
that.
getting better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get to that when we talk about AEW. Yeah, I don't know. You're supposed to choose your son over everybody else. If your son got a problem with somebody, no matter what, he's supposed to be on his side. I feel like. But because they like he didn't attack him. He just said, "We don't want you in New Day no more."
Or, you know, or even from the standpoint, you don't want to be a part of New Day, so we don't want you in New Day. Either way, yeah, friendship's done.
Yeah, and it's so bad, yo. This is hilarious. If you see, Kofi posted some Christmas pictures on social media or whatnot, and then one thing he actually crossed out. His mama was in the pictures, but if he shows on Twitter and X, he crosses her out of the Christmas pictures. So I'm like, yo, it's getting
It's
serious.
getting a bit personal. It's getting a bit personal, looks like. Let me see here.
Yeah, man. So I'm like,
Oh,
yo.
wow. Yeah, he really did
See?
cross her out. Yeah, he X'd her out of it. That's hilarious.
Are you able to share? Are you able to share that right now? I don't know so for the people, I don't know if they can see it.
Oh, yeah, I can actually. Yeah, I can. Give me a second. I think I can.
Yo, because that was I don't know, man. I don't know where they fully going with this, but I feel like they're gonna find somebody that's gonna be okay. Here we go. Yeah,
There it
there we go.
is.
If y'all can see this picture right now, like got the whole
Crossed out his
family.
mom.
Crossed your mom out. How you get
Kofi, the worst in the world. That's bad. Now I'll admit that's bad. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I get it. You got to lean into it.
Yeah, he doing it. They doing it right now. 'Cause I thought his mama
Wow.
I thought his mama gonna smack him or push him or something, but she just walked off. She grabbed her coat. Said, I'm just out of here. She didn't even say nothing.
You know what? So is it true? So let me ask you this. Is it true? You think if Vince McMahon was running things, you think he would have scheduled it for his mom to slap him?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what would have happened. I'm glad she didn't. Like, I didn't want to
Yeah.
see that, but I feel like Vince would have done that.
Yeah, probably. It probably left it up to her discretion. Because you got to think about when Dom was talking junk to his mama and sister. I think his mom slap him, or did his sister?
Yeah.
do it?
I believe he got smacked by somebody and then beat. But he didn't beat Ray that match, did he?
Nah, he ain't beat Ray until Liv came around.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a big thing. Yeah, Liv is the reason why he beat Ray. That's why he's so madly into Liv.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I don't know, man. New Day get major heat right now, and so, like I said, I feel like somebody's gonna be on their side about this. I don't know who it is, because if it wasn't Dom, I don't know who it could be with at this moment. But I feel like it could build them up to be faces for the tag team titles against the War Raiders.
Well, yeah, I could definitely see that. But, the question becomes, are they going to win those tag team titles going against the War Raiders, or are they just going to lose and keep it moving? Because I do want to see where the story goes, but in the midst of them being a heel team as they are right now, do you see them getting another tag team title run?
Yeah, with the heat they get right now, yeah. Because everybody will want to see a kind of a change in the New Day because they feel like they're stale and this ain't the change people were thinking of. But it's interesting every week since it happened, like that, because they had to go, like I said before, they had to go real strong with this for it to work, and you see the results.
Yeah, can't deny it. It's definitely getting a reaction.
Yeah,
That's really what you want.
Oh yeah. So I think it's gonna lead to them either. I think they're gonna be tag champions again. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call my shot on that. I'm predicting some things they coming to fruition. So I'm gonna predict that one. Right?
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, I knew they get another tag team title run as heels.
Also,
But, yeah. Like you were saying, the tag team champions are they? I mean, are they leading to like a rematch with the Judgment Day? I don't know.
Well, the Judgment Day deserve. Don't they get a rematch?
They should.
Because I mean, it's something that you can request. I mean, that could be coming up on the Netflix pay-per-view. Oh, it's a Netflix pay-per-view.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that could happen. With Damien Priest, like a lot of people waiting for them to move on. We was talking about it just a second ago, but where do you see Damien going after this? And where do you see Judgment Day going? I think Judgment Day going to face. They should face the Wyatts. Why should they go anything with Final Testament? I don't know what that's still kind of interesting, but because we saw Dexter Lumis and Miz fight on Raw, but I think everybody should move on right now. And I think Judgment Day gonna go against the Wyatts. But Damien Priest, I'm trying to see would he go against like Braun Breaker or something for the Intercontinental title?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I could probably see that happening because I really don't know. I think Judgment Day is going to break up or at least separate, particularly if Finn loses again. So I don't know. I think Liv and them going to split off. Oh, I really will say this. It depends on what happens between the Liv and Rhea match. If Rhea wins and she's in the women's champion, Judgment Day may stick together, maybe depending on how Liv feel about that loss. So she felt like the other Judgment Day members cost her the loss, and I can see them breaking up. But if she wins, I kind of feel like she may just think, I don't need your help. I was able to do this without following Finn, so I'll just go my own way, and I'll just leave the Finn JD dynamic. I don't know where Carlito goes, because I feel like he's just part of the ride. Now, as far as Damien Priest goes, yeah, I can see him going after Braun Breaker because, he already lost to Gunther. He could try that again. I don't want to see that so soon, but I can see him going after another championship. If not, I'd probably see going after another championship, Intercontinental, if not the world title. Yeah. Or, unless they do the whole move around, he goes to a different show, ends up on SmackDown.
Wow, yeah.
And start a whole new journey.
Yeah.
New opponents.
Yeah, because like I said, I enjoyed Damien Priest in the main event, a picture. I thought he was doing real good. He changed, especially with the change of attitude and saying he really wants to be that, like a fighting champion when he had the belt. He was. Everybody could continue to interfere in his matches, like constantly. And so I don't know. I'm trying to. That's why I say I want to see him there, and they try to keep him close to the title picture. Like he said, he just had a title match with Finn Balor and Gunther. So he can keep it stay in that area. He might be one of the final four in the Royal Rumble. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I can see that being the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to win the Rumble?
No. I think I'm going for Punk. I'm not going. I have to think Punk winning.
I'm going to throw this out there. What if The Rock is number 30?
Get out of here.
He interjects himself in because he's the final boss and demands himself to be the main event at WrestleMania.
Do you have to do that?
Listen, if he's the board of executives, it ain't about do you have to. He can.
I know he can, but you already started something with Cody. If Cody is going to be champion until Mania, why can't you just go straight up to Cody and say, well, I told you we wasn't done. And so
to prevent the winner of the Royal Rumble from taking that shot.
Man, I want that to go to somebody else.
Yeah, I had CM Punk possibly. What do I throw this at you? What if it's Cena?
Jeez. Oh, now you got me talking. Got me thinking now.
I don't know. I had CM Punk winning it.
I'll be excited if Cena wins. I hate that bias like that for me. If Cena doesn't need to win 3 Royal Rumbles.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Just, I'm going to put the Rock thing out of complete because I don't know. That could happen. Because, I mean, shenanigans, right?
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
I wouldn't doubt it because Rock could definitely do that.
That's what I'm saying.
And who knows who's returning or...
He may make it a 31-man Royal Rumble where you feel like he's the last person. Oh, X person wins the Rumble. What is this? Why is there a countdown? Here it comes number 31.
Oh,
And
that
it's The
would get
Rock.
ridiculous. That would get ridiculous.
A true final boss entrance.
I guess. You thought you won, but then Rock just come out there and eliminate you.
No, actually, it's Rusev because he still was under the ring. But then, never
God,
mind.
I
That's
remember that.
another.
Goodness. But when you talk about Punk winning, let's talk about the guy who just can't stand Punk. I think Punk is one of his demons. It's Seth freaking Rollins. He had a sit down interview in the back or wherever he was. I don't know. He just can't shake this feeling until he just has this fight with CM Punk. And the more talking need to be had between them, I guess. And so this is what wrestling is. We fighting it out. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what the matches sit for January 6th. Debut on Netflix. And so I still don't think it's gonna be settled here.
No, probably not. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a trilogy. I think it's going to be a 3-match series. But, well, we're not going to do predictions on this yet. But I do think it's going to be a 3-match series.
It could be definitely be. I mean, both of them like to do that a lot because you see how Seth did it with Cody Rhodes recently, and Punk did it with Drew McIntyre. So I mean, they both could go the distance.
If need be, right?
I just don't know who would be out after this. Who do you think will win with the feud? Let me say that.
Oh, you know what? I want to go with CM Punk. I'm thinking CM Punk is going to win a lot of these feuds in the grand scheme of it because they're going to build him to a certain level, and then when it gets to that level, they're going to bring him down.
Say what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be Punk, and I think it's going to build him to a certain level. He's going to get these wins because he needs these big wins. And then when he gets to a certain point, he's going to be like, okay, that's enough. He's going to lose whatever big world title shot he's supposed to get after these big wins.
So you don't think he'd make it to the main event of WrestleMania?
Well, look, who is he going to fight? Unless he's fighting Cody, Roman, or The Rock, I don't know how he's going to main event of WrestleMania. You're going to say a night one? They usually reserve that for the women, don't they?
No. Because last year, I mean, it was a tag match, and then second night was Roman and Cody.
What was it like that before, though?
Well,
the year before last. Because the year before last, wasn't it a women's match? Wasn't it Charlotte and Rhea?
It was a tag team match again. With the Usos and Sammy
and
Kevin.
Sammy. All right, what was the one before that one?
You really doing it?
Because I really feel like
Stone Cold and Kevin Owens.
Well, that was the unofficial main event, but I give you that.
Yeah.
Because it did happen, but it was like kind of out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere. It was just supposed to be a segment, and it turned into a match because Austin can't control his composure.
We say it. Austin has anger issues.
Well, Austin does have anger issues, but Austin knows he has anger issues.
Yeah,
Kevin Owens is an instigator. I'll admit that.
Oh, of course. But I'm glad the moment happened because I was definitely in attendance at WrestleMania 38.
38.
Yeah. And Stone Cold did great on that match. But
I mean, listen, I didn't think it was going to be a real match until they were on the outside and Stone Cold took a suplex. I'm like, oh, wow. We really doing this.
Yeah, that's the part that got me too. I was like, oh, we in here. Stone Cold got them boots strapped up, got them new braces handy.
Okay, so what I'm thinking about is WrestleMania 30 had Bianca and Sasha Banks night one, and then Roman, Edge, and Bryan night two.
Yeah, I should think about it. But, I mean, it depends on what matches bring the most intrigue this year. I mean, we don't know where it's going exactly. And that's the fun of it. Like I said, we could all speculate and guess and go off of rumors that we hear on the internet constantly.
Yeah, there's a lot of internet rumors.
Yeah, but Seth, I don't know, with Seth Rollins, I feel like he gonna never move on from this situation. I feel like this could be, they need to fight, but Seth need to move on after this.
Oh, from Punk?
Yeah.
They just started.
I know, but I don't know. It's like, you didn't call me back, or you ghosted me and a lot of other people, and you talk junk about the company. Okay, it's not your
you don't
company.
feel like it's a legitimate enough reason for Seth to be that angry.
That angry. Like he said, God, Just say you don't like him and move on. Yeah, like this man smacked Becky or something.
He felt personally attacked. All right.
Yeah, he
With
said
Punk being
Seth
in the
Rollins
building,
did it.
with Punk in the building is probably the unsafest he ever felt at a wrestling show. I think he legit feels for his life.
Oh, he's Tony Khan now.
I didn't say
Okay.
that. I didn't say that.
I said it. It's been said. Because
I'm
I
just
love
saying.
it. And
Punk is a
Seth got-
menace. Someone's got to take him down, I
Yeah,
guess.
but Seth's skin got to be thicker than that. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's interesting fight. It needs to happen. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. I don't think it's that deep for Punk. If Punk just want to get this man out of his way so he can get to this Royal Rumble and hopefully win.
Yeah, it's kind of the funny thing about it. All Punk wants to do is just go after world titles or championships. And it is Seth Rollins like, no. And, you know, I would say I can see it from that standpoint where it's like, you don't get to come into here and start going for championships. You talk down about this business and you went and joined another company that's right down the road up the street in Florida somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you trash that company and you walk back in here and think you're going to get open arms. It don't work like that. Not in this arena. I can see Seth taking that type of approach.
Yeah. And you don't think Punk is genuine about being here or about the company that it's his home. And like I said, Seth is the one that waves that WWE flag more than anyone, seems like. And so he defends it against everyone. And so as he felt CM Punk leading the charge against trying to take the company down.
Well,
But really it's the structure that was of how WWE was during the time Punk was there and the time he was gone, which is the Vince McMahon structure. If it was like the way it is now, I don't think Punk would have said all those things or been feeling what he was feeling. Yeah, he might not have left. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like you could like what Vince was doing, but I just didn't. I couldn't deal with it no more. You know what I'm saying?
no, that's fair.
I dealt with it as long as I could. I was burned out physically and mentally, so I left. And the way from what I see, you know, I did talk to, it wasn't you, Seth. People I did talk to, the structure was the same, or maybe getting worse.
Okay, all right. I'm Seth Rollins, and here's what I would say. Well, just like a typical Punk, just take your ball and leave then, huh? Can't take the hardship, so you just walk out. You know, there's a guy who walks around here on another show who said hard times breed better men. Well, just because you can't be a better man for your hard times, I already know that you are a CM Punk or some crap
like that. Well, Cody left too. But either
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Company.
Well, the irony there.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. But you see, Seth had a problem with Cody when he came back. They had those three
Yeah,
matches.
that's true. Yeah, about the exact same issue. Yeah, it was the same issue. You left and now you come back. You know what it is? Cody Seth doesn't like turncoats. He feels as if you win this, you win this. You ride or die. And if you decide to not ride, then you're dead to me.
Yeah.
Seth is I don't know, what do you call it? Seth is a company man. We call him a company man. I don't want to say he's a bootlicker, but, you know, he kind of comes off as a bootlicker. And I don't like it.
And I think Punk called him that because Seth was saying that at the Netflix kickoff. He was like, "Who's the bootlicker now? Who's the bootlicker now?" It's like, it's my time. I was like, "Oh, what? I'm ready for this match to happen. It was about to fight right there at the kickoff." And I was like, "Man,
Yeah. That's what you like to see, that type of action or animosity and intention. That's why I am looking forward to the feud. It hasn't run its course with me yet, but you know, we'll see. It could very much easily do it after the first match. We'll see.
Yeah, because like I said, the matches we said before with the Damien and Finn and Rhea and Liv, and how Punk and Drew people was getting tired of Punk and Drew by the third match. And so, yeah, hopefully they don't get to that point. But right now, it's like, we need to see this right now. So I'm definitely waiting on it. We got everything on Raw, mostly. So I'm going to just go on. I know we was talking about what happened with the not final testament. Yeah, the final testament. Is Miz part of the final testament now? I think.
Well, he's not officially, but he's contractually obligated as far as they're concerned. because oh god, not Damien Priest. What's the guy's name? Karrion Kross is like, look, Miz, you owe us still. And Paul Ellering was like, look, Miz, I took a bullet for you. You are still in this, whether you want to be or not. So the Miz has to figure out a way to break a contract with the devil.
Yeah, and he was mentioning before about the rest of them in Final Testament having a look when he said that when Karrion Kross was saying stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. AOP had a weird look because there was something about you. Karrion Kross made it seem like you don't get out of this easily or something. Like, you get out of this, it ain't going to be easy road. You're in this until the end. And AOP had to look like, what does he mean by that exactly?
Yeah.
I'm also like, what are you doing? Roll away him anyway.
I mean, like y'all going to be doing nothing else if y'all leaving me either way.
Yeah, I mean, right now, just stick with it. Like, just at
Right,
least you're on TV.
Right, ain't like he leading all. I mean, y'all ain't that successful right now, but I mean, I don't know. He done nothing bad to y'all.
Well, they ain't beating the Viking Raiders. What do they call it? The War Machines? The War Raiders? I don't like the Viking Raiders. I'm going to call them the Viking Experience.
That's your favorite name, Paul.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to their original name, the Viking Experience.
Yeah.
You can tell Butch I said the same thing.
Lord, don't get him started. But do we have a Intercontinental Tournament match on Raw? I don't think we did.
Not to my knowledge. Where's my cage?
Because I need to see try to look up that. I need to look at that bracket because I'm trying to see where we are right now with that. Because
no, they did have. Well,
I was so surprised. So we start one.
Io Sky beat Alba Fire Natalia. So Io Sky did advance. That's right.
Yeah, I thought something happened. So Io Sky, because she was the replacement in the match.
Yeah, for Kairi Sane, which I found interesting. So on Raw next week, coming up next Monday, that is, you have Dakota Kai versus Zoe Starks, and then you have Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky.
Ooh, that's tough. That is tough.
I'm calling it. I don't care what anyone says. I had Lyra Valkyria versus Zoe Starks in the finals. I got Lyra winning this whole thing anyway. She was my pick the moment before I saw the bracket.
Damn, Io Sky in there, that kind of changed things for me a little bit.
I get you. I can understand why, but I'm picking Io only from the standpoint that
you picking Lyra.
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm picking Lyra only from the standpoint that Pure Fusion Collective took out Kairi Sane.
Okay. And you think they're going to interfere?
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to try to take out Io Sky. Because I don't think they're necessarily done in this tournament. I think they're going to try to win this tournament. But I think Lyra's just going to overcome all of it. And she's going to be that babyface champion. Because Chelsea Green is the heel with the U.S. Championship. And I think they're going to make Lyra the face for the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay, I can see that. Because they got two members of Damage Control in this still. So I was like, maybe one of them can make it to the finals. I was like, so I don't know.
No, I mean, it's possible.
I doubt they'll put Dakota versus Io in the finals.
Yeah, you never know. That's the whole point of a tournament, right?
Yeah, man, that'll be interesting. But yeah, Zoe versus Lyra might make more sense. And then we go off from there. But I don't know. Okay. I think I want Io to win. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm more interested in her.
No, I get you. I think she was voted the best women's wrestler. You know, everyone's putting out their best list, and I think ESPN just dropped their best list this year, too.
Well, read them all.
Well, hold on. I got to find it now. You got to.
Oh, yeah? Well, I know they put Cody, I think, Cody was Male Superstar of the Year, Tony Storm.
No, you're thinking about, no, that's another one. Who did that one?
Somebody listening. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that was, I think that was Bleacher Report. That was Bleacher Report. Yeah. Hang on a second.
Okay, I didn't see this one there.
Yeah, this one came out today. Fresh off the presses, maybe about 4 hours ago today.
Nice. Let them hear it.
Here it is. All right, so I got to click and click. Here we go. I got the full list here. So Women's Wrestler of the Year, according to ESPN, it's a tie between Roxanne Perez and Tony Storm. Men's Wrestler of the Year. Yeah, it was a tie between Roxanne Perez and Tony Storm.
Okay, hold on. Who's your pick out of those two?
who's it? Okay, I'm taking Tony Storm.
Roxy.
You taking Roxy? Okay.
For this year, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, Men's Wrestler of the Year, Gunther, the Ring General.
Okay.
Because ESPN appreciates wrestling over everything else. Tag Team of the Year. You want to take a guess at this one?
Fraction.
Of course, it's Fraxium.
It
They're
is.
the only tag team that matters in any form of wrestling. Yeah, it's Fraxium.
They doing their thing, man. They
They
impress
are.
me. They
Yeah,
impress me.
they're legitimate. Debut Wrestler of the Year.
Shoot.
That's his Tribal Chief.
Fatu.
So,
Let's
Fatu.
get it.
Jacob Fatu.
Yes,
Debut
sir.
Wrestler of the Year.
Okay.
Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year.
Yeah, good. Break. Nah, I don't watch the Ospreay.
It's close, though. That's a close answer.
Is it?
The man recently had a issue with his real estate. Turned to ashes.
Oh, swerve.
Yeah, so he got his
Okay.
house, but he got his nomination.
Yeah. Okay.
Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year.
I drive.
Best promo artist. Top promo artist of the year.
Been a lot of good ones now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They said it was Drew McIntyre.
Okay, I just see that. Yeah, like I said, I think multiple people on this show on the Champions Corner say Drew, so I ain't mad at that.
Match of the year.
Come on, ain't no.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. I'll just let you know. Is Bryan Danielson, Will Ospreay at Wrestle Dynasty? Yeah, it was Wrestle Dynasty that they fought. Did you see that match?
Yeah,
That was a good match.
It definitely was. I mean, but Ospreay has so many. It's hard to choose, man.
Well, the Bryan Danielson factor is what puts it over the top.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's the best wrestler.
No, good. Yeah.
I really want to go to that whole. Bryan Danielson is arguably, but nonetheless, best pay-per-view / PLE of the year.
WrestleMania 40. Let's get it.
Yeah, it's WrestleMania 40.
Come on now.
And lastly, it's Feud of the year.
Drew and Punk. Come on.
Yeah, Drew and Punk. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, didn't even need multiple choice.
No.
Well, that is it. Yeah, that's ESPN's Pro Wrestling 2024 award.
I ain't mad at it. It's
Yeah, what a bad list.
some of these lists be like, who put this together? But that one's on point. It's on point. But let's see who's on point on NXT. Because, boy, it was a controversy last week with Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe with a double pin, but they named Trick Williams the winner. And so Trick want to kind of clear all that up, man. Like you say, he's the champ. He's like, I'm the main champ. I won for a reason. I'm here for a reason. They say he'll fight him again, but he knows he has Femi coming up at New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
You know, Eddie Thorpe came out there. Well, Oba was out there. Eddie Thorpe came out saying, "Hey, before you go over, I want to get my stuff in. You know what I'm saying? I need another match immediately."
Yeah, that's how he said it for real.
Well, Oba ain't taking out of that because he ready to take Eddie out. He was ready to take Eddie out right there because he's telling the man, "Shut up, shut your mouth." I was like,
he's sticking his nose in this man's business right now.
right.
Oba's got some business to attend to, and this is Eddie Thorpe. I don't.
Like, where'd you even come from? Because the first
Who
was
is Eddie Thorpe? I bet that's who he asked him. I bet that's what he asked himself. Who is Eddie Thorpe?
just the name Thorpe. And just,
Eddie Thorpe. Like, come on.
but over
Right? Right? You're going to sit here and try to get this easy win on Eddie Thorpe and run away from this behind whipping known as Oba Femi. I'm about to call him almost for a second.
I don't know. I almost want that work from Oba.
You know, almost is going to be going on an excursion in Noah. Yeah, he's going to be wrestling in Noah Wrestling Promotions for a little bit.
Is he still under contract with WWE?
Yeah.
Okay.
Noah is under a partnership, I think, with WWE. Or an agreement of talent exchange, I guess. But nonetheless,
he's doing it anyway.
Do you like this triple threat idea?
Yeah, because I feel like Oba and Trick should be at a bigger show anyway.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they do it at Stand and Deliver. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Instead of New Year's Eve. I get that.
yeah.
I just find it weird that, well, no, it makes sense. Yeah, never mind. Oh, he called him out for it. Like, why would Trick even set up a triple threat? But no, he called him out saying it was BS. So you're hiding.
But
Check
Trick
it.
saying, I just want both of y'all got a problem right now. I'm trying to set them both right now. Y'all right in my face. I ain't running from nothing. I'm an NXT champion for a reason. I ain't running from nothing. I'm just take both of y'all out. Because most people run away from triple threat matches. They don't want that because they know he even said it himself. I know I don't have to be pinned, but I'm willing to risk that. Yes. Because you saying I'm trying to take the easy way out. You would. Oh, but you probably take the same way. You just want the belt, don't you? You could pin Eddie too. Eddie looking like, bro, y'all just ain't gonna go through me, talking about me like I'm just getting paid by everybody.
Seriously, like, hold on a second. Why am I the one always eating these pants? All right, maybe I ain't hungry.
No, but Abel came out
Count
there
me
and
out.
made the match official. So it's gonna happen New Year's Eve over Trick, Eddie, triple threat for the NXT Championship. It's gonna be one to see. So I mean, they say I think Eddie Thorpe need to continue to prove himself though. Yeah, because there's a lot of people getting title shots that I'm not too keen on them getting title shots right now because it kind of coming out of nowhere.
Who else is getting one you're not too keen on?
I mean, no, I'm saying how it was with the NXT Championship, Ridge and now Eddie.
Oh, you're just speaking in general. Well, look, you got to have someone for Trick to kind of go through. That's what I feel like. I feel like it's just cannon fodder so that Trick can get some wins under his belt as champion. Because, I mean, right now, who is the best opponent outside of Oba to go against Trick?
I mean, I mean, you already fought Ethan.
Yeah, we don't
did he
see that
fight
again.
Wesley?
Wesley's caught up in another feud right now, ain't he?
Not exactly, because him and
Javon
fought.
Yeah, Javon beat him.
Yeah, and then so I know I seen Wesley was in backstage, listening in on what's the tag team name? I can't think of both of their names. But it's a new tag team on the rise. I feel like he might be teaming with them or something, or kind of steer them in the direction he wants to go. Because so they
Deion Lennox and Cutler James. They talking about Gallus, Hank and Tank. I don't like Hank and Tank.
Yeah,
for them.
they kind of know me. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's two black guys. I'm gonna say that. I don't know. I just don't know they.
Okay, well, no, yeah, that's fine. I'm glad you actually said that because at least I know who you're acting on. You're talking about Idris and Malik Blade. Blade, is that them?
They bigger guys.
Oh, hold on a second. TNT. No, you're making me sound like an idiot. I'm naming all these people here. It's not. Is it OTM?
No, OTM. They want to know what they number one contenders for the tag team titles.
Tag titles. Yeah,
on this show.
Jada Parker.
Yeah, they team with Jada. But
so is it not Tariq Ewing and Tyson DuPont?
That might be them. Yeah.
Okay, well they go by. Well, they have it listed here as TNT.
Okay. I didn't know their team name because they always say their name separately to me.
All right, that makes more sense.
Yeah, my bad. That was you had it right there.
I just want to make sure. Oh yeah, these are big dudes. Yeah, he's a big guy.
But I think that's his next step. Try to recruit some people because he's been taking some L's lately. I don't know. So I'm trying to see what
it's good to be a heel. It's good to have a little team or faction behind you. It helps.
Yeah. Sure, he needs it. But also we have on this show, we have a new Heritage Cup champion.
Do we? Is that so? Explain to me the Heritage Cup. Can you win the Heritage Cup off of disqualification? T-shirt enough didn't understand that.
I asked you about that. How'd you feel about that? Because I only see it because you got to get 2 out of 3. It's almost like a 2 out of 3 falls match, pretty much to me. And so disqualification is a fall. Until then, time was up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So, like, okay, in the Iron Man match, if you got disqualification in the Iron Man match, it counts as a win.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
I feel you. But, I mean, I think that's just how they counted it. And I don't know if the cup should have changed hands exactly, but they should have had a rematch on that.
I got a real question. How do you feel about the champion having to walk out with that big cup everywhere they go?
It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know. They got to carry it around backstage. I'm like, it can't be like the Dusty Cup or something. Almost, it just be there. I ain't got to carry this thing around.
No, you got to carry that thing
Or
everywhere.
It'll be like the belts that live in Cody one. Give me a ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I would rather have a ring as well, but I don't know. I find it interesting because I remember Noam Dar was walking around with that thing where he was a metaphor, and it's like he all got these titles. He got this big cup. It just looks weird, but I get it. It's different.
Yeah.
Lexus King. He's the 8th holder of the Heritage Cup. I ain't like that.
Yeah, cost him Charles Dempsey. And
Yeah.
Dempsey's dad, it kind of cost him the cup.
Funny how that was. Yeah, that's true.
In reality, we saw it. Dempsey picked them knuckles up, but he didn't have to. He kind of walked over to pick the knuckles up. So
Should have
it's
kicked
like,
him out the ring.
yeah, kick him out the ring and go for the pin. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I don't know what's with wrestlers and doing that type of stuff. Be like, hey, what is this? And of course, what do you think the referee's going to do? Man knocked out in the center of the ring, you holding brass knuckles? I don't know. That's holding the smoking gun. You're going to be guilty.
Right. Ain't like somebody tossed it in your hands. You like, oh, hey, what happened? What's going on?
That's what I kind of wish that happened.
Right, that would have been better. William Regal came out on Lexus King's side, but he knocked him out because Lexus King didn't want to cheat. And so, and then the knuckles just, landed all the way across the ring, almost to the outside, really. But Dempsey went over to pick him up, like, for what, bro?
An idiot.
Pay attention and pin this man. So that's really on Dempsey that he lost that. I don't know. But
you think he's gonna win it back real quick?
Yeah, because he's done it before. Because he got that team behind him, and so
Yeah, the no quarter.
I think he'll win it back. Because Lexus King didn't really win it.
Yeah, that's the reason I say that, because I kind of feel like he didn't really win it, and I feel like Lexus King is gonna lose it the very next defense, which could be against Charlie Dempsey.
Yeah, and I don't know where Regal goes after this in this situation. I mean, I don't think he's gonna get in that fight Lexus King.
No, hopefully he goes back in gorilla position and stays in the back and not get involved in these matches. Well, I mean, the result he wanted happened the way he wanted it. It just didn't.
He want him to do it a different way. It sound like.
Yeah, but he got the end result. Yeah, can I say he got the end result? He just not the way he intended on getting it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But as I mentioned before, OTM is the new #1 contenders for the tag team titles. And finally, they getting. I don't know if they're gonna win them, but because Frank's team is on a tear right now, they making moves.
Yeah.
If you don't think they're gonna win, they find a way. And I think OTM is still a little green right now, so I don't know if they're handing them the tag team titles at this moment. I love the team with them and Jada Parker, but I just don't see them getting these tag team titles right now.
There it is. Yeah, not at this moment. I think it is a bit. Well, I don't know. Look, anything can happen because it's still been one of the things I can't deny about Fraxium is there's still cracks a little bit occasionally.
Yeah,
like it matters. They've been champions for 117. I don't know.
That's just the dynamic at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, we might not agree on every little thing, but we agree in the ring where it counts. We get these victories.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah, I guess, OTM may not win this after all then. I guess they won't.
I mean, so they got something more to prove to me. I mean, they want to, like, what was a fatal 4-way tag match? They get this contendership, and it's partly because of Ridge Holland dressing up as Santa Claus and attacking Tony D'Angelo. So I feel like Ridge's gonna have another title shot against
Tony D'Angelo.
Another title match. Not just they haven't fought before, but he had one with Trick. Now I'm saying he got one with
Yeah,
Tony.
I tell you, that's a weird little glow up or glow down. You lose one title shot and you go immediately to like a mid card title shot. Like,
yeah, he's like Anna Jay out here in the streets.
right? Seriously, how you lose one big title match and you end up right in the next title match? She went the opposite way. She went mid card to world title. Like, how does that even work?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know, but people just getting these shots out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
all he had to do was dress up like Santa Claus and attack Tony one time. I don't know. So
Maybe
I'm
he
pretty
gave
sure
his own stuff his he write his own list and he checked it twice and made sure he got it.
Yeah, he got a shot. I mean, it is what it is.
Amazing.
But I mean, I was OTM the best. I just want to me, they got to prove something else to me. They got to prove more to me. OTM, that is. So, we'll see
Really?
what. Yeah, I mean, I still think they real green. I don't think they ready for the pressure of a tag team title match.
I don't disagree with that. I kind of see where you're coming from, but I also kind of feel like to get ready, you make them ready. Just throw the belts on them and let's see what happens.
I don't know. They're not to be
Some people
fraction
you
like
just-
that.
Some people just throw right into the water and they either swim or they don't.
Hey, I mean, we'll see what happens, man. But Fraction just doing too good of work right now to lose like that.
Well, yeah, apparently, because they're on everyone's top list for tag teams. So, yeah, I guess
Right.
so.
Yeah, it's either them or Bianca and Jade.
That's true. Yeah, Bianca Jay's the other one.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But let's talk about this promo or it was vignette from Ethan Page, man. Talking about how he took out Javon Evans and he's not remorseful about it. He's like, I was losing my way, I lost my smile, and I took yours, and then now I got mine back.
That's hilarious.
He's talking about that was the highlight of my year. I was like, dude, you did win the NXT title this year. Like,
Yeah, you know, that is kind of, yeah.
What's
Low
your
bar. He has a very low bar.
Gee.
But do you like this whole promo package, though?
Oh, yeah, it was good, nah. I said, but what do you say? I lost my smile, but I gained it back by taking yours. So that was a great heel line for me.
It is a good line. No, it is a
Yeah.
good line. And I like how that kind of plays off into the idea that, you know, sometimes a person can have a bad day, kind of feeling down or not down, but angry. And all of a sudden they just ruin someone else's day. And now that person feels better. And that's sort of where Ethan Page is coming from. I was feeling bad, but then I got you to feel worse, which made me feel good, made me feel better.
It's terrible. But I gotta see where this is going, man. Hopefully Javon will be back sooner rather than later. Hopefully they get this fight on around New Year's Eve. There'll probably be another match that's on that show.
I'm pretty sure we'll be.
Yeah. Oh, also I want to talk about the little attitude change of Kalani Jordan.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I'm liking it. She came out there with a kendo stick attacking Cora Jade because you know Cora Jade had just had a match with Stephanie McCool, and Stephanie McCool got her revenge on Cora Jade, and so Kalani came out there with a kendo stick wailing on Cora, and Stephanie was trying to stop her. She was like, so when you got to the back, she was like, "What are you doing? Like you handled your business, walk out." And then Lola Vice came out there telling her to calm down also. Like, and she was like, you got the nerve to be talking with you and Jada Parker going back and forth. And Stephanie, stuff you've been doing you going back and forth with Julia. Now y'all want me to calm down? Please.
They saying it's outside of her character.
See, that's what you would get. You take my kindness for weakness. You thinking, nah, I'm out here doing work just like y'all doing work. Whatever y'all doing, let me handle mine. I don't interfere with what y'all doing. Let me handle my business with Cora.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a new side, and I think it's going to help her to build her up and change and evolve her character, her personality. Because I feel like, yeah, she's been too nice. She's trying to do everything the right way. She did it good for a while with NXT North American Championship.
Yeah, you're going to be a nice little white meat baby face for a while until eventually you got to bring out that edge. That edge is going to take you to the next level and get you your championship back too. Maybe even more.
Right. And that's what hopefully this brings her, but she might end up facing one of those two. I mean, I think she is facing Lola Vice next week, I believe. Yeah, straight Lola Vice.
Okay. Well, there you go then.
Yeah. So a lot of things
There's
building
evil.
up. But let's see I'm gonna move on. I think we're done with NXT. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to AEW. Boy, that's your favorite show?
Oh, I do like watching AEW.
Yeah.
I like talking about it because I find it very fascinating.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I do
But how
like
you
it.
feel about this teaming up? I'm not feeling it. I'm not all this teaming up between Orange Cassidy, Jay White, and Hangman Page.
Well, you got to team up against the greater evil, which is John Moxley and the Death Rider. However, you know it's going to end up being they got to fight each other eventually. Like that's just the way it's got to
Right.
go. So they're going to team up and pull off all the little finishing moves on Moxley for the nice little build up. But when it comes time for the match, oh, you best believe they got to go against each other. I saw someone make a comment talking about they could probably incapacitate Moxley and then just turn into a triple threat. The last time a group tried to do that, they did that against Brock Lesnar. He still came back and won.
Right. And he's still gonna have the Death Riders out there.
Yeah, I know, right? 'Cause
At
I don't
least
think they
with-
have anything going on.
Right. At least Marina Shafir,
But yeah, that's true. She will be out there.
if nobody else. So I mean, I don't see how this is a good plan. I don't know. Because like I said, y'all still gotta fight. And I thought this was the episode where they were going to show that more, but it's like more united. And they still didn't bring the build out briefcase. I thought it was
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Did you hear the fans chanting, pull the belt out or show the belt?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this. Not showing the title stuff.
At this point, I feel like they trying to make a new build or something, and they just don't have the design ready yet. Just like when they had the TNT title, kept changing that mess.
I like them changing the TNT title, but you got a good point about them possibly redesigning the belt. Well, no, you know what? That's exactly what John Moxley should have done. He should have redesigned the belt. Actually, I still don't know what John Moxley wants from AEW. He keeps saying, "Oh, this place is full of egos. This place," but what is it that you want from people? Orange Cassidy, I think, is the least ego person there is. So, like, I don't know. Are you reading the room incorrectly, John? I don't understand his vision.
You know, it'd be interesting to be more fleshed out than it is right now. I don't know. We could just say almost the same thing throughout these whole past few months.
Yeah,
So
since Wrestle Dream.
yeah. Oh, they maybe. But
Yeah, Moxley's been a champion for 75 plus days. And for these 75, I don't know what 75 plus means, like 76. I don't know. But for these 75 days, he has sort of just kind of, look, it's a lot of word salad. You go back and listen to these promos in the beginning, he said it's bigger than him. Now you come up to these promos now, and he's like, none of y'all are worthy to see the belt. It's like, well, where did this thing change from him, something bigger than him, to now ain't nobody worthy to see the title? That's why I'm just confused by a little bit of it, if not all of it, most of it, a lot of it.
I don't know, man. I'm hoping I feel like Moxley will win this match. We're also doing predictions for World's End. So I'm gonna say Moxley wins this match still somehow because they focusing on him way too much. And during the matches, it's like, yeah, you try to take him out, but he's gonna be down for a while, and then he'll find his way back to snake a win.
That's true. Wait, is World's End this weekend?
This
It's
weekend.
this Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's just go through it then. Let's just go straight to the card then. Yeah. 'Cause,
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
might as well. I didn't realize this Saturday. Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, the Continental Classics are done. Like, they're all concluded, in which you have your winners, or not winners, but your semifinals of Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. Who do you got winning that one? This is a rematch. Ooh. Now, before, you and me both picked Will Ospreay, and we picked Will Ospreay so comfortably that we were like, the only way Kyle Fletcher's going to win is if he cheats. Well, Kyle Fletcher got the win on him clean, but this is the rematch.
I thought I picked Kyle last time.
You did?
I think I picked Kyle.
I could have. Well, okay, I think you did, but you thought he was going to cheat to win.
Oh, yeah, I bet everything was gonna cheat. I mean, I didn't see him not doing that especially against Ospreay. But
Okay, that's fair.
this man, I don't know. 'Cause I see Okada versus Ospreay as the
That's
finals.
the finals.
Yeah.
I kind of see that.
That's gonna, and that match is like gonna be amazing. I mean,
'Cause that's
either
the
way,
one.
either way, it's gonna be good.
They haven't done that match in AEW. Okada and Ospreay. They haven't fought yet, have they?
Thanks.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Look at that then.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
think
that.
that's gonna be the finals right there.
Yeah, so I guess in that case, Ricochet is going to lose to.
Yeah, but speaking of Ricochet, boy, I thought he was so cringe last week. Hey, he mostly is all most of his promos. It is, but on this one, boy, with the heel, he worked this match as a heel, very much so. But he stayed on Darby Allin all of this match. He stayed on him. He was waiting for him to get counted out because the ref and the doggone doctor kept trying to check on Darby, and Ricochet was telling him, like, hey, could you please count this man out? He's been out here for a minute. You could have been counting this man out.
Yeah, I agree with that. He should have. You know what Ricochet should have done? He should have just threw Darby back in the ring and continued pounding on him while he was being hurt.
I mean,
That would have been good heel heat.
He was doing it on the outside, though.
I know.
As the commentator was saying, that's smart because you know how, if you watch Darby Allin matches, he continues to come on and try to fight back. So Ricochet went out there to make sure he stays down.
Yeah, but you put him in the ring and keep him down for at least 3 seconds. You just got to keep him down for 3 seconds. That's all you got to do.
Right.
So make sure you're on top of him while you do it.
But that 630 through the table was crazy. He took a while to do it, but you got to get that balance and that ready to get that rotation going. So I mean, I understand it. But it was
rotation, right? The rotation. I say, regardless of what we say about Ricochet, the guy is a talent that is sort of beyond measure. I did quote here saying that other people in AEW could do what Ricochet does, and I'm not necessarily backing off that statement, but I do want to emphasize that Ricochet is still a worldly talent that is unique in his own right, in some respect. I do mean to some respect.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Darby did, and like you were saying, Darby did fight back in this match. It just, he couldn't get it in time. The time limit came up. And with a draw, I mean, we both get points, but as it stands, Ricochet had more. And so he's going to World's End. And some of Darby did before the match even started. He put his jacket under the ring. And guess I guess he talked to Commander. And Commander saw the knuckles in his jacket. He found it in his jacket. And it cost the match with Claudio. Cost Claudio the match. So, and that's what
did you like that little approach that Darby did?
I didn't see it coming exactly, but I still a heel move either way.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I get you going after the Death Riders. You don't care how they lose. You just want them to lose. But come on, I don't know. It just didn't seem suit him or Commander. I probably suited Darby, but not Commander.
Oh, I see what it is. Commander, you think should have been. Yeah, I gotta admit, that's a good point. Commander is a face of a face. He recently is now the Ring of Honor TV champion. He just won that final battle. And, you know, he's really kind of on a run right now. Like, I'm still not a fan of his. Like, I just want to point that out. I still do not like Commander.
I know it.
Don't like Commander. I hate I cannot stand his wrestling offense, but that's beyond the point. I do think that, but you know what? The thing is, I guess, when you look at the Death Riders and how they're trying to legit commit murder on the people, I can see using brass knuckles to win a match. Because you never know. If you lose the match, they may try to drown you in Drano. Who knows?
Literally. Like that ain't even a joke.
Call it self-defense in that regard.
Okay. I can see that. Because Death Riders, trying to cause death for real. I mean,
right? It's so weird because I just want to point out that, you know, several months back, Nick Khan was legitimately attacked by the Young Bucks. He felt like this attack was so dangerous that he gave, what's that?
Tony Khan, not Nick Khan.
Oh, did I say Nick Khan? Tony Khan, yeah. Tony Khan was attacked by the Young Bucks, and he felt in danger that he gave Darby Allin a flamethrower. He gave him a weapon because he felt like, we need this to stop these guys. Those guys are now out the company because a whole new set of guys came in and legit killed Bryan Danielson and tried to kill Orange Cassidy. And Tony Khan's nowhere to be found. I heard AEW is the safest place to wrestle. I don't know, man. They trying to kill people. Bandino's coming back getting concussions. I don't know.
I was like, they had a whole Western vignette for this man, and he go up.
Now he's back out again, just like that.
Oh man, boy,
I feel bad for him, honestly.
Yeah. Let's get my predictions on the next match. Another one of your favorites, MJF and Adam Cole,
Adam Cole.
baby.
And this is for the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Yeah. I think I'm going to say MJF still wins.
Wow.
I say that because I don't think Adam Cole's team is for him. That's why I say that.
No, I can see that. I don't want any of this, honestly. But Adam Cole, ideally, based on how the story is told, should win because he'll have an opportunity to take away the main crux of what causes Max to win. But much like you, I do think MJF is going to win.
Yeah.
I think at this point, you got to question the Undisputed Kingdom because I don't think a portrayal makes sense. But you know what a portrayal does? It gets Adam Cole into a different story. And it just puts people on a different path. So I guess I'm rooting for that because I just want to see something different. My only beef is I do want MJF. Here's the deal. I want MJF to either lose this ring or something else with it. Because, I mean, either just let him have it. Like, why even do the yearly thing? Just let it be his thing and then just let it be. Or he should have lost it he should have lost it to Ricky Starks. That would have been more entertaining, but we're past that point.
Yeah, that's what he done. The Ricky Starks ain't even on TV.
Yeah.
So I don't
Ricky
know.
who?
Dang. I was Adam Cole can go after that. I mean, he gonna feud with the Undisputed Kingdom. I mean, because Kyle O'Reilly already.
Yeah, they're in there something. And I mean, MJF, they can find anything for MJF to do. They can put him with anyone. He'll be fine.
Yeah. So I got MJF though. All right, Takashita and
Powerhouse
for the Continental.
No, International.
International. Lord, these belts, man.
No, they should listen. They need to combine the Continental and the International and just make it the Intercontinental. Let's just do it. Let's just make it one and just let it be what it is. You already had the Continental, you got the International, just make it one.
I mean, what an idea, sir. What an idea.
Just merge it. Fusion Force.
We don't want to be like the other company, though, sir. We can't do that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Nah, but International, my fault. Title. How many successful defenses has Takashita had? I don't. What was that one against Ricochet? And
so I believe he's supposed to be defending this thing internationally, but give me a moment. I can figure out.
Okay.
Well, can I figure out how many title defenses?
Yeah. I don't know. I see what his match kind of came out of. I don't say it came out of nowhere, but because Wheelhouse has been beefing with the Callis family since he came back. That's the reason for coming back, and because they felt like they forgot about him and just moved on without him, and so they've been going back and forth. And now he's trying to get the shot at this title. It'd be nice for Hobbs to win this, but I don't know. I just can't see. I guess they're losing right now, but he could do more with the title. You muted, bro. You muted.
Okay, here we go. Sorry about that.
There you go. All right.
Yeah. So after winning the title at Wrestle Dream, he won. He defended it at MLP Forge in Excellence. I don't know. He fought Josh Alexander. He beat him, and then he wrestled again at New Japan's Fighting Spirit, where he beat TJP. You remember TJP? Yeah. Well, he beat him. And then at Full Gear, he fought Ricochet, and he beat him. So that's 3 title defenses. This will be his 4th one. I would like for Hobbs to win it. And as much as I like Takeshita, I'm just going to be a fan, and I'm going to root for Hobbs. So I want Hobbs to win. I can't go against Powerhouse Hobbs. That's my guy.
Okay.
That's my dude.
I'll be happy if Hobbs does win it, but I just think Takeshita got this one.
No, I do too. But I'm just rooting for Hobbs. I think Takeshita is going to win, but I will always root for Hobbs.
Okay. Well, next match, the Tijuana Street Fight for the Women's Championship. Mariah May versus Thunder Rosa. Who you got?
Well, like you said before, until she gets in the ring with Toni Storm, I don't see Mariah May losing this or any match until she gets in the ring with Toni Storm, where it could be kind of question mark. if Thunder Rosa wins, boy, that'd be the biggest surprise in wrestling this year. At least one of them. Because I do not see Thunder Rosa winning this. As much as I like her too,
Yeah.
I just don't see her winning this. I just don't even see how she could win this. So, yeah, I got Mariah May.
Not what the hell is going.
Yeah.
I know stories ain't AEW's big thing, but with the story with Toni Storm and Mariah May is just one of the best ones they ever had in this company. So I just think that's where it's going. A lot of people are intrigued but confused about Toni Storm's amnesia. Maybe some people think it's a trick or a ploy to psych out Mariah May or whoever. Because Toni Storm actually had a victory on Dynamite also.
Yeah, she beat Taya Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, yeah. So she had a victory zone. But I think that's just, like I said, is a build up to fight Mariah May. And so that's the story.
I think so too.
Yeah, so I mean, I also have Mariah May. Hate to see Thunder Rosa lose pretty much her own match. But it is what it is. Mariah May talking that talk, and she's continuing to prove herself as a women's world champion. I think she's doing a good job, but I just don't see. She's good as a character. I just don't see anybody. I just can't take anybody serious if it's not Toni Storm at this moment. So
no, I can totally see that. I can see that.
And if for the woman you think should fight her, Mercedes Monet, she has a title defense as well against Statlander.
Well, now this is interesting. I know, right? This is her second title shot. I don't know. That last match was really, really, really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta pick Statlander. I can see, because it's the second time, right? Mercedes hasn't fought anyone, I don't believe, in AEW a second time. And I think this is where she's going to get caught. Because I feel like, Mercedes is feeling herself, which she has every right to, because she's kind of just been running through most of whatever the women's division is in the TBS title picture, right?
She's undefeated, right? I think
yeah, right? I think Statlander's going to win this.
Oh.
I think so. I think she's going to get her because I really think, if anything, it's going to be the bravado and the confidence/ego that Mercedes is going to have, and it's going to cost her the match. And she's going to refocus and probably set her sights on the Women's World Championship.
Oh, yeah. But not at this moment.
Well, it takes a little bit,
Yeah, it might take some time. Yeah, because she ain't go for it right away, yeah. I mean,
AEW, you never know.
I guess it's hard for me to cheer for Statlander. I don't know why. I don't know. I can't give you a good reason. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I didn't like her beating Jade for the TBS Championship, so I was like, I didn't like her beating Willow. So
yeah, I didn't like that either.
Yeah. So now we're here with Mercedes.
Okay, well, you make a really interesting point.
Mercedes had her number first time. I think Mercedes is going to try to pull it out again. I'm going to go for Mercedes.
All right. Okay. We can still go that way.
So you did say the semifinals and the finals are happening in the Continental Classic. So, man, it's going to be a crazy night.
So that's right. So with that being said, because I think we both got Okada and Will Ospreay, who's winning the Continental Classic between Will Ospreay and the Rainmaker?
Yes.
Billy Goat versus Okada. I don't know any other names Okada has. We have some other nicknames.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. After all this, I think I'm going to go with Okada.
Rainmaker. He is considered the greatest tournament fighter. I don't think he's ever lost a G1 that he's been in.
That's one of the reasons, too, right there.
Okay. There it is. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think this proves something that to people who weren't taking Okada seriously in AEW. They thought he was just being a joke in AEW so far, not as big as he was in New Japan. And so that's another reason I'm giving this Continental Classic is helping him build up what he was and where he can prove he still is defending this Continental title.
Okay. No, that's a good point. I didn't even think about it that way. No, okay. Not to say I didn't think Okada was going to win.
Yeah.
But the only reason I was reluctant to think Okada would win is because I'm thinking he's got to drop that title because he ain't doing nothing with it.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what this tournament was about, is proving himself and doing something with it.
That's true, because, I mean, yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Yeah, I got Okada winning. I got him winning, again, like you said, so that way he could be the greatest tournament fighter of all time and to solidify or reestablish himself as the best wrestler in the world.
Right, because a lot of people giving that to Ospreay, and so
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
but like I said, that's if they make it to the finals. That's our predictions for it.
That's true. It is the predictions. If they don't make it, then Ricochet's winning. No, seriously. If Ricochet beats Okada, Ricochet's winning the Continental Classic, and he's going to go full Andrew Tate heel on everyone come 2025.
Yeah, man. Like I said, he was impressive on this episode. So, like I said, it just man, that's why I wish he was able to get with it. Hold on, what does he got going on? What do you think him and Swerve is going?
So I don't know. Some people saying that's like a big brother, little brother thing, but I don't know. I really don't, because it's like, I think Swerve, in wrestling terms, that is, I think Swerve legit don't like Ricochet. Like, you just kind of want to slap this dude.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't like you, but I'm not going to mess with you. But I am going to knock you down a peg or two, because you're just kind of getting on my nerves. I think if it comes to that point, they're going to have a match soon. And in fact, if Ricochet does lose the tournament, that's probably going to be his first feud outside the tournament.
Or does he win the tournament and defend it against Swerve?
Oh, I like that idea better.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that, because I think they can have a series. You know, one thing I don't like about AEW is that they don't do series very often with everyone. Like, sometimes it'll be a title shot and then they move to the next person. I want to see a series with some of these title shots. Like, I would say this. If Tony Storm loses to Mariah May, I think they need to have another match or something. Like, I don't know, just give me a series. Give me something, especially in the women's division.
Well, it's going to be a series. I believe with that match, Tony Storm and Mariah May, like I said, the second match will be in
I did
early
say Tony
2020.
Storm. I meant to say Thunder Rosa. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting all these names confused.
Okay, well, yeah. That's why I think Thunder Rosa, she ain't gonna win this match though, man.
I know. I know. But she's not going to win the match.
I'm sorry, Thunder.
It's a street fight, too. So even if Mariah May quote-unquote cheats, it's like it ain't against the rules. It's a street fight.
Yeah. Hey. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a violent match. I know it's going to be on the level of Willow and Statlander had.
No, but it may be on the level of what Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa did. If you remember that one.
Dude, everybody's like that was the best match ever. I think that was overhyped. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. I thought it was fine. I don't think it was great as everyone made it out to be either. Like, it was cool.
I was like,
maybe it's Britt Baker.
Mm-hmm. That's why I like, it's Britt Baker. Everybody try to down Mercedes with her match with Britt Baker, but like, bro, it's Britt Baker.
No, it is Britt Baker. She ain't a great wrestler. You know what? Here's the best analogy. Britt Baker is late. If Britt Baker came into wrestling during the that transitions from the Divas era to the Women's Revolution, I think she'll fit in. I don't think she fits in with, like, she ain't that good of a wrestler.
I see you there now. I don't know.
But I wouldn't mind seeing her in NXT, though. I think she could flourish in NXT.
Possibly. Oh, but what do you think about, what's the girl name? She came back to 10.
Tessa Blanchard?
Yeah. What do you think about her coming back?
That's a bit odd, because, you know, they said they brought her back, and the locker room didn't even know she was coming back. Just for everyone's FYI, one of the reasons she was sort of blacklisted in wrestling, because she was down-talking someone using racial slurs in the women's locker room, and a few other things. I don't know. Either way, the point is, that's the story. That's why she was blacklisted. Now, with her being back, look, I think she's a fine wrestler. I like to see what they do with her. I mean, I'm surprised by it, I'll admit.
Yeah.
I want to see where it goes. How do you feel about it?
Obviously, they should have told the roster. If they didn't, that's just a red flag to me.
Yeah, where's she going to change at? She's going to get the Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods treatment.
Trying to say, it's funny to say that because they're black.
She's going to get treated like black people. There it is. I said it. I will say it.
Okay. But, I mean, like I said, she is a great wrestler because I remember she was fighting the men and winning. at the World
Yeah, she won
Championship.
Yeah.
So it's like she's a hell of a talent, better than Britt Baker, but she just her views or mindset at the moment at that time, I guess she just messed her own self up, rightfully so. And she was blacklisted, and I don't know, but I didn't hear her at least give an apology somewhere or a genuine apology, that is, and have a reason to come back. I mean, I don't think TNA even needed her.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, I don't think she's going to put butts in the seats per se. Like, I'm not exactly sure what she does for them, but they're giving her another opportunity, which that in itself becomes a question. Like, let's see, a year from now, she's on good behavior, nothing bad happens. Does she leave the TNA branch and move to an AEW, New Japan, WWE?
Boy, I don't see. A
couple of years.
No, I think she had to go to TNA or somewhere like that to prove. And this is gonna be her proving moment, proving whatever time span they're gonna give her to prove herself. So I think that's probably the only place she could go. One of the only places right now.
Yeah, at least have a contract. She wrestled a little bit in CMLL, but I mean,
Yeah.
nobody watches that.
Oh gosh. I don't like I said.
Okay.
Prove herself. We're gonna see a lot of things going on right now. World's End is this Saturday, and we will recap it soon after the show, probably the next day. But so it'll be right up here for you. We need to go ahead and watch this. Live stream this one. I don't know. We might do it. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe.
We'll definitely be talking about it right here in Champions Corner. So tune in to see that review of World's End. And then, like I said, we got 2025, man. A lot of big things coming up for the new year. 2024 year-end awards or best of episode is coming up. So please stay tuned for that. Like I said, hit that like, comment, and subscribe because we want to talk to you. We want to hear from you. I'll be right here. And so meet us next time right here on the Champions Corner from one of your favorite hosts right here, Mr. Ron G. and the professor, Mr. BJ. Say goodbye to the people.
Well, good night, everybody, and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, in case I don't talk to you beforehand.
All right.
I wanna